What's up? MHL6 here. This is a question for Joe Wash. How do I get better as a defenseman? Alright, well, I didn't ask any questions whether you play field or box, but I'll do both. First of all, I'll just tell you I have a YouTube page that's categorized by playlists on different instructions how to play defense better. Second of all, it's snowing outside. I have a defense chair that I made a couple of years back that I have some videos on. If you searched up metal lax lacrosse defense chair, you'll probably find a whole bunch of them. So since it's buried in the snow right now, since it was snowing, I'm using my cat Maz's scratching posts for some examples. And, I don't have shoes on, I'm not outside, so here I am in my apartment family room. So here, I'll just start with the pole. Alright, so what you want to do is, you need to get your stick high, and there's two things for moving your feet. You can backpedal, and then the other thing you do is shuffle side by side, and just have your stick to the sky. All right, okay, and then the other thing with the defense chair is practicing your checks. So like when you're the tackman or offenseman has the ball, you can do the slap check, practice your slap check, or your poke check, or the butt end check, or since I'm in a smaller space, I'll show this something called a rusty gate. So yeah, just that's some examples for field, and here's box. All right, this is actually a box lacrosse stick. So one of the types of checks a rusty gate, it's usually on your backhand. So I'm on my backhand, and then you just swerve around and then hit like that. And then also, when you're playing box, you're allowed to cross check. So like when you're shuffling, you just got to get on the person's hips, and then do the poke check, slap check, and all that. All right, those are just some brief examples, that are in some of my videos. The other thing is to look up resources. There's this one guy who's on Instagram and TikTok, Rick Beardsley. It's Rick R-I-C Beardsley. He specializes in defense, and someone I'm in touch with who used to play for the PL Water Dogs, BJ Grill, has some videos. And the last thing I wanted to bring up was there's these championship videos. You can actually find this for free on YouTube, but I watched the DVD. Brody Merrill, Defensive Player of the Year, Skills and Drills. This is my favorite instructional video for defense. It does both offense and defense. It does both field and box. So you'll find a whole lot of different skills from this. And just look up different types of defenseman checks and feet exercises aside from that. Best of luck. All right, later.